Hello guys, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in everywhere part of this world. This is once again Danso Mwaniki coming to you live from Nairobi, Kenya. Guys, once again, welcome, wherever you are. And I once again remind every one of us, wherever you are, that we are together here in Nairobi. The month is July. This is the cold month in the Republic of Kenya. This is the month we usually see it is a cold month here in Kenya. This is a winter season in Kenya. But fortunately, we are in tropical areas whereby the weather is not very serious. Not very serious such that you cannot come out from your place. You cannot go. You cannot just move and go wherever you want, because our weather is not the serious one as we all see in most part of the Europe, Asia and other part of the world. I welcome you. It's quite some about 2 days. I've not produced a video since the last 2 days. It is not actually my expectation, or rather it is not what I would like. I would like, but unfortunately, I have some very technical reason why it is all this is dragging me. Currently, I have a very big problem of a phone. My phone is almost full, and it is really giving me very big problem. I'm all over looking where I can at least get a bigger phone with enough capacity, to have my YouTube videos being catered in that phone. Whenever I'm trying to download in this with the phone I have, it is always giving me some problem. But all in all, I'm praying to my God that God will open some ways. God will open some ways, and if there's anyone there who can at least afford me a good phone, I would appreciate so much. I believe I believe that there is good people there who can at least afford me. Sema Mama Kasongo. Leo kate. Wacha niendelee. Anyway, there's a bit interruption of a friend of mine who have just entered, and I had to at least hear what was the problem. But you know, he has gone, or he has to wait until I finish this video of mine. Today, I would like us to discuss about the issue of education, especially within our areas. These areas we live here. Education. Well, when we were very little students going to school way back ago, many years ago, we used to be told that education is key to future success. Many of our teachers used to teach us that without education, you have no future. Without education, you are nobody in the society. Even within the society you live, without education, you'll always be referred as a crook, a hooligan, or a hopeless person. So every teacher used to tell us that without education, you cannot be anybody in the society. That is a fact. 100% fact. From what I have now seen and the experience I have gathered from the from my experience is that without education, you are nobody. You are nobody in the sense that you become hopeless, you become useless. Not all of us, because you can just lack education because of many factors. Maybe you can lack education because of maybe the family could not afford to take you further education. Maybe you can lack education because your parent used to fight always that domestic violence always at home, usually contribute a lot of suffering to the children of this country and all over, because at the end of the day, children end up suffering, end up not going to school, and all in all, it usually end up to that. But others, maybe they are from other useless spirit amongst us. Their parents who are very useless, who don't care about their children, who don't care about how they go to school. They just value of themselves by going to drink, by going to those drinking dens, cheap liquors, which we usually call shanga here in Kenya. Once a parent has involved or herself in those funny behaviors of cheap drinkers, cheap illicit food, 100% the house will just collapse, and those who will suffer seriously is the children. And most of them end up not going to school. They end up not going to school because of those factors. But whoever stop to go to school just because he or she is fed up with the education, most of them end up being crooks, end up being a criminal, end up being suffering in jail. And those are the ones you'll always find in the street with many dents in their faces. Either she went in a certain drinking den and started bringing problem. You find himself or herself being beaten thoroughly by other drinkers because of that funny character of just bringing problem all over. There is nothing that is so bad for when the child is growing, if he stop going to school when he is very young. It is very bad. My point of today is to everybody in the society you are living, to make sure that children go to school. Children go to school because in our current constitution today here in Kenya, it is very, 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 very strict if you don't take your children to school. Only that most of our laws are just maybe neglected or not really being taken care of by those who are in charge of those laws. Because if you don't take your child or children to school today, you are liable of being sentenced to jail up to 5 years. Either with a fine or not with a fine. 5 years imprisonment. But you find that even those who are in charge of those laws don't take them seriously. Simply because of fear, which is so bad. Otherwise, the reason why I decided to discuss or talk that issue today is for the last few days, I have seen some few boys just passing here, seeing them how they have become useless, hopeless, for just refusing to go to school. And there is nothing there. Even some of the parents don't bother. They don't bother to take those laws into their heart and take them to police station, simply because you don't want to see your child suffering in prison. Then you will wonder when it's better for a child to stay in prison, and once he come out, he accept to go back to school, or when he is just around loitering, doing nothing, stealing from others, their phone, breaking the houses of other people, stealing telephone, those cheap. It is very unfortunate. Because even the English people says you better spoil the Lord, you spare the child. Unless you spoil that Lord and spare the child, it cannot work out. Anyway, this is just an advice to other fellow parents that don't ever let your child not go to school. You should try all what you can and make sure that your child has gone to school. Remember, it is not only you and your family you are benefiting. It is even the country. Because whenever that child accepts to go to school and finally become an accountant or an engineer or a pilot or anything, a doctor or a nurse, he is benefiting the country. He is not only benefiting you as a parent, he is not benefiting him because he has gone to school. It is the whole country that is benefiting. So, kindly, today I would like to advise anybody hearing me there to wake up and be strict to our children. We are not becoming strict to we are not becoming strict for taking care of them. We are becoming strict, and at the same time we are also taking care of them. We are also taking care of them. Only that we are just molding their ways of life, their future life, for them to become good people of this country, good leaders of this country. Dear brothers and sisters, kindly, it is very, very unfortunate. Once you find a child, maybe of a certain old man you knew, has become a garbage. And don't forget that once that child has become garbage, he became a burden to the society and even to the country. He automatically became a big burden to you as a parent, to the society, and even the whole country. He automatically became garbage. Because from there until time you don't know. Otherwise, even sometimes rehabilitation centers don't really help much. The best cure is let us parent talk to your children. Please show them the need of being good people. Whoever you hear, well, good. Whoever will not hear, you cannot then force him to do what he doesn't want. But generally, always let us talk to them. This problem is not only here we live here. It is nearly a problem of all over in the world. I have seen so many videos. Even in America, the most developed country, you still get those problems there. Asia, you still get those problems there. Europe, not so. The problem also are still there. Because most of them, at the end of the day, they just get involving themselves in drug, cocaine, heroin. At the moment a child has indulged himself into that world of drug, I fear that from there he automatically became a garbage. Let us prevent. Let us do everything possible to prevent them going to that kind of life. It is possible. It is possible. I believe it is possible. If we can decide that this should be an effort of everyone in the South, in our South, from the teacher, from the administrators, from the parent. I believe it is possible to fight this big problem, which is actually attacking this world in a very, very big way. Brothers and sisters, I know it is possible. Let us work out ways of how, in one way or the other, everybody to fight at work on our own ways. You'll be shocked whenever you see me here, though I don't have that time of going out. I have one or two ways to fight that problem, and I have tried. Even during that time, I've been here. It is unfortunately and very unfortunate that this condition has made me not to move anywhere. It has really given me so many problems. Otherwise, I know in the South there are also children who have been chased away from school every now and then because of even some very, very, very funny Teachers, sometimes you also should always understand that at times, if you find you have chased a child today, tomorrow, and the day tomorrow, ask yourself why that this child is always coming without what you have chased him to bring, and they don't have. Anyway, I leave it there because I'm not a teacher, but at least also sometimes you should also sometimes be a bit more considerate. But I believe we have learned something. I believe at least we have learned something from it, from that experience. I believe we have learned that it is everybody's effort to make sure that we are preventing this big problem which is really eating this country and the world at large. All in all, we will always put our God first above all, above everything. We believe He will do something for us. At the same time, I request everybody outside there, if you have a good camera, if you have a good phone, you can help your big brother here in Kenya. Please don't hesitate. Don't hesitate, my dear brother and sister. Just send me that number you find always in the screen. It is my number. We have M-Pesa here in Kenya. You can just send me email, phone number. You can just call me. You get me direct. And I'll appreciate so much. I'll appreciate so much. Today I'll stop it there because at the same time I'm not feeling so well. It's only that since I vowed to continue putting these videos in the internet, I have just decided to come today and share together this afternoon. Lastly but not least, may I once again still again beg you to continue subscribing. Once you come across my video, please first thing just subscribe. Once you come out my video, please first thing subscribe, like, comment, and once you are commenting, comment something negative. Comment. It is important for us to know, and especially for me to know whether I'm improving, whether I'm just there, or I'm still kicking. Just tell me. And even the way of improvement, where you would like me to improve, where you would like me to do some correction, I'll appreciate those comments very, very much. Otherwise, I would like to close my video for today there, hoping that you subscribe in a big way. Guys, I hope we have been together. I believe that we have learned something, and hope and continue that we will still continue moving on. Otherwise, we are together. Thank you. I stop it there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for now, and let us meet in the next video. Thank you.